Covering the Northern Bahamas, you're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. It is often said that learning to play an instrument can also help to enhance skills needed for education and social interaction. With that in mind, the Hugh Campbell Primary School is developing its music department, and students are already embracing a second instrument. Natalie Martin-Burrow has the details.
They may be beginners right now, but by the end of this term, these students hope they will be making some sweet musical notes. After learning to master the recorder last term, students are now exploring the guitar. Vice Principal Lily Strawn-Moxie says these students are more than eager to learn.
And because of that, we thought it would only be fitting for him to teach the other students in the school how to play the guitar. And so what we did was we went and we had a fundraiser in order to get guitars so that when the students come in their classes, they would learn to play the guitar.
She says training sessions have been organized and interest continues to build.
We're offering the guitar classes actually to the students in grade 4 and 5 beginning this semester, and it will then continue to grades 3, 4, 5, and 6 as the time progresses.
Now, as for music teacher Joseph Edwards, he is enjoying the training sessions.
We're doing it at Hugh Campbell, and the kids they're loving it. Every day they come here first thing in the morning, so it makes no sense me coming to have my breakfast at school because they're here. Then break time they're there, lunchtime they're there, and if they can skip classes, they'll be here too.
Natalie Martin-Burrow, ZNS Network News.
For the past 2 years, the Buccaneers have been participating for fun in Junior Junkanoo. But as Kimberly Mullings tells us, they are pulling out all of the stops this time around and are competing with a patriotic theme in mind.
You have the big sun in the middle, so we have our cowbellers are the suns, and we have our flamingos as our dancers, and the blue marlins are drummers and shakers.
The Luke Higher International School's Junior Junkanoo theme is the Bahamas' coat of arms. Librarian and Junior Junkanoo coordinator Susan Caprica says they've been working hard in a short time to bring the theme to life in grand style this year.
They're busily pasting their little front pieces, and all the children have done their front pieces in art, and they're learning their instruments and music, and in library it's turned into the shack. We've really just been doing it for the last 3 weeks that we've been back from our Christmas break, so it's been power junkanooing for 3 weeks. And we've been out practicing with the young ones, and about 3 times a week during their music and library classes we go out and we practice. We're basically going old school. We don't do brass and stuff here, so we've got the cowbells. We've even got little shakers made from little cans. We've even got the poinciana shakers, and we've got some cowbells, real ones, modified ones, can ones. So we're just going old school here.
Caprica says the Bucks are going to put on a good show for all, and they're going to have fun doing it too.
We are a big group of 70, which is the biggest we've ever been. I think we started with like about 13 a few years ago, and last year was a fun group, so we had more parents than students, but this year we're coming out in full force, and I think you're going to be really impressed with what we've created, and our kids are so enthusiastic. That's the best part of it. They're having a great time.
Kimberly Mullings on Grand Bahama Junior Junkanoo 2018, ZNS Network News.
And as a reminder, due to the threat of inclement weather, the Junior Junkanoo Parade will not be held tomorrow. A new date will be announced early next week. A group of DJs and entertainers coming together to help 3 of their own in the entertainment industry. It is the I Am My Brother's Keeper event scheduled for tomorrow, January 27th on Taino Beach. Jeffrey Pinder is inviting the entire community to support a worthy cause. Keith DJ Freeze Rollins adding that the event kicks off bright and early with a fun run walk. While the run is free, donations are accepted.
We want to encourage the community to come out early, come prepared to have fun. If you've been entertained at any point by Tyrone T or Mr. Mono or Mixmaster Jerry, please come out and support this event because it's definitely for their purpose. All the funds raised on Saturday goes towards these gentlemen and their medical conditions and assisting them with that.
And it begins at 6 a.m., which is really early, of course. We're doing a fun run walk. So that's going to start at 6, I guess 5:30 for most of us, Saturday morning. And then we come here to Tano Beach. We're going to have some food, drinks, and then it goes into the full show. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be entertainers, it's going to be DJs, and everybody's going to have a good time, all in support of our brothers.
Jadon Martin is the niece of Mr. Mono, one of the men set to benefit from the event. She says the family is truly grateful for the continued prayers and support.
We appreciate the community, his DJ friends especially. They are putting on this amazing event on Saturday, and we're asking the public to come out, support it. We have food on sale, we have drinks on sale. There's going to be music, entertainment, fun for the kids, for the whole family, and we're grateful.
And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
Welcome. January is Cervical Health Awareness Month, so I will discuss a little more on cervical cancer. According to the National Institutes of Health, cervical cancer develops slowly, starting as a precancerous condition known as dysplasia. This can be easily detected through a Pap test and can be treated. There's also an HPV test that, when combined with a Pap test in women over age 30, can help identify women at risk for developing cervical cancer. Women with early cervical cancers and precancers usually have no symptoms. When this happens, the most common symptoms are abnormal vaginal bleeding, such as bleeding after sex, bleeding after menopause, bleeding and spotting between periods, and having periods that are longer or heavier than usual, or pain after having sex. Symptoms often do not begin until the cancer becomes invasive and grows into nearby tissues and can potentially spread to the bladder, intestines, lungs, and liver. For this reason, it is very important to have a regular Pap smear. Talk to your doctor about what screening tests you need and how often you need them. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. A check on sports is up next with Ricardo Lightbourne.